Welcome viewers to Club Helensvale. It's test number 2. It's the Para Gold Coast Bowls playing Bowls Singapore. It's a night test series. The first one last night was won by the Gold Coast. We'd like to thank our following sponsors. Club Helensvale, Gold Coast-Tweed Bowls, ARRC, QCM. Tonight's Adaptive Rehabilitation Recreation Centre is the ARRC. Any queries, please? Oh, okay, Queensland Custom Merchandising. Okay, I couldn't read it. All right, so our live stream, they're just finishing off their roll-ups. Our live stream game will be between Damon Bartholomeusz and Troy Casey versus Gordon Singh and Khirmern Mohamad. If you watched last night's game, Khirmern played the singles. Shane Kerr will be playing the singles tonight against Ting Peng, or TP as he likes to be called. Jody Nikolic and Darren Jackson will be playing Teresa Tung and Boone Koi. Koi? Ko. Okay. Ko. Right, so they're only just playing their, just finishing off their roll-up. With me in commentary tonight is Aussie Moore.
Brett, I'm looking forward to it. Actually, we saw Khirmern bowl last night against Darren Jackson in an enthralling singles match. Tonight's a pairs match, so it'll be a little different, but he will be skipping the team for the Para Singapore team.
And this particular rink that Bar Damon had a bit of a huge win last night by about 14 or 15 shots, skipped by Troy, who played extremely well. So won't lose anything with Damon, that's for sure.
No.
One of our better bowlers.
And he's just come to the club here. He was spent most of his early years playing up at Mount Tambourine.
Yes.
So good to see him come down here.
Yes, he's gained in a lot of confidence by Serena's guidance, coming to our Para Squad days and practicing and going through the drills, and his game sharpened up, and yeah, the confidence comes.
Well, it comes too with experience playing with better bowlers on a more of a full-time scale. You learn to pick the shots to play in the situations rather than just drawing all the time. Exactly.
When you're under that little bit of pressure. It's also learning what a percentage shot is as well. I mean, we all play bad bowls, but realistically, if they've got one bowl in the head, we're not going to drive it and drop a 3 or a 4.
We've had a good day of bowls here. Actually, they've played the knockout section of the men's singles for the Australian Open earlier today.
Yes.
3 rounds of matches here. The first round was knockout, but it wasn't a full field, and then a few new players came in to play the second round. Obviously, half of those were eliminated. And then the third round was played later this afternoon. And, they expressed their like for both these new greens here.
Yeah, they're very, very nice greens. And the top grass green is bowling very well as well. It's a lovely pace to it.
It's probably quicker than the carpet, actually.
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
This green we're playing on the moment rolls at about 13.5, close to 14.
Yeah.
Green one's a touch quicker, and I think the grass is quicker than both of them at the moment.
Of course, the ladies had their post-sectional knockout singles today at Paradise Point, and where was the other one? Bean Lee, I think it was. Yeah. So, down to the last 16 they are playing here tomorrow.
Pretty much a roll-up length to start with, probably a little over 3/4.
Yes. Something easy to...
And the Singaporean team have won the toss, so they off first. This is Gordon leading with his forehand. Cool night tonight, probably around sort of 11 or 12 degrees Celsius at the moment. By the time they finish this match in 2.25 hours, it'll probably drop to probably 7 or 8.
Yes, it was. Last night was absolutely freezing. I couldn't.
Well, it is winter. That's allowed to happen up here.
Well, I suppose, yeah, we forget that it does sometimes get cold. For about, 1 month of the year.
But perfect during the daytime, late 20s.
Sun out, beautiful, beautiful days. Damon first bowl. Just slid by the jack. McIntyre was up. Good bowl there. Nothing wrong with that, just feeling out. It's always best to take a bit of weight off than be trying to add weight on a greener.
And the thing is, he'll be nervous for the first couple
Oh,
of
he
runs.
will be. This is his first inaugural game for a test. Been capped, got the shirt on, got everything going. He'll settle down.
Oh, I saw Brian Marshall give them a nice pep talk before they went out too.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I love it.
A bit of weight with his forehand.
Yeah, lovely line
Good
on that.
grass, yeah.
Mm.
Damon sticking to the backhand. Just needs to take a yard off it.
That's all.
It's good grass.
Yeah, nicely pointed. Oh, he's corrected very well. That'll be a nice little settler for him.
Yep. And the crowd encouraging him as well. That
Which
doesn't
is
hurt.
great. Yeah, Darren had a lot of Helensvale supporters here last night yelling and screaming. It was fantastic. It really does. And it makes their night.
Well, they're just reciprocating with what Darren does when they're
Oh,
playing
hey,
normal
there's
bowls
no
there.
bigger supporter of Helensvale bowlers than Darren.
Switch to the backhand.
Yes, yes. Doesn't look too badly down, actually. Just the line's perfect, though, but just through a little bit. But so Darren holding one. Damon holding one. Last bowl of the leads. Nicely away. Well pointed again. Tell you what.
Just got to run it out.
That's what all he's got to do. He's got to get by that just a bit more. Got the little edge and run on.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 shots.
Skip's happy about that.
Yes. All the skips want an armchair ride, no matter where you play. I mean, they got the name on the card. They don't want an L next to their name.
Khirmern should know this rink quite well, Brett, having
I
played
would-
on it last
yes,
night. He was
it's-
very strong on the backhand.
He was, wasn't he? He when he got that first one, and he normally nailed it with a couple. We shall see what happens. Troy had an extremely good game last night. His conversion rate was fantastic. Well, a bit of room there anyway. He's Damon's bowls. Probably 2 foot and a bit. Okay, here we go. First bowl. First bowl for Khirmern.
He sent it out a bit. It's going to need to bend to get back, but the weight looks handy.
Oh, it's not a bad little feeler there. I mean, he's picked the line perfectly. Now, Troy beat him in. Something just behind the jack would be perfect. Well, the line doesn't look too bad. What's the weight like? Is he going to finish enough? I don't know. Well, no harm done, that's for sure.
Probably in the count too.
Yeah, it probably is. It's deceptive, isn't it? Like when you look at it on the screen, you think it looks closer, but it's actually it's a metre away.
That the harder ones to judge are ones that are on the line versus ones that are wide of the target.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, he's got a nice line on this bowl this time as well, and the weight looks pretty good.
And his lead likes it as well. He's
Oh yeah.
clapping.
Here's your shot bowl coming in.
Little slide.
Yeah. I'd suggest it's
just run through. I think.
just did too, eh? He was almost going to swallow that jack too. Well, looking at that side view that Robbie just gave us, we're holding one, the Gold Coast. Plenty of bowls there for Singapore to trail back to. Boy, oh boy.
Troy needs to set something around the back here.
He does. He'd love to just...
He doesn't really want to touch the jack.
No.
Well, that's shot.
It is, but he's just left that little target, hasn't he?
Well, Khirmern can now play on the jack, or he can play under as well and sit that bowl.
Yes.
He might get a little rub off that to catch a jack on the way through.
Yeah.
Now, his lead's full of instructions here.
Yes, sometimes that's just what you need, isn't it? No, I was joking. I mean, you like them to have their say. You don't want them to be shy about, if something's changed, but nothing is so. He knows what he needs to play. Now, how much weight has he got? How much weight has he got? He's just going to slip by that.
So having a look at how consistent the green is, look at the line of bowls there.
Exactly.
Every bowl's almost on the line.
Yeah.
So they've got the grass.
For sure.
Already.
And the weight will come. Your brain will tell you the line of your
Damon's
bowl.
Going 2 up.
Yes.
So
there's something, the confidence of even saying that was something that Damon didn't have, and now he has.
Yeah. So Troy's looking to sit the blue bowl behind the jack
He
here.
would love to do that.
Could turn it into 4 or 5.
Oh, yeah. He's got an aggressive line. Let's see what happens. How's the weight? How is the weight? Actually, it's not turning as quick as I thought it might. Well, it's going to make it a little bit harder. Oh, he's played his bowls, hasn't he?
That's it. It's a
1,
full
2.
quota.
It should be 2.
Need some agreement from the opposition as well.
Yes. So the shot bowler's obviously Troy's front one, and I think we looked at. It'll be a measure for 2. It'll be 1 and a measure for 2.
Well, that's 1, and
That's
that's 2. So they're looking to measure for 3.
Aha.
I probably fancy the blue bowl for the third shot here.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, eh? But it's
It's even harder to tell looking through the shoe line.
exactly right. It might be an umpire job.
2.
Oh, 2.
No.
Okay. All
Still,
right.
that's a good start for
It is a good
for the
start.
local team.
Yes.
So Skip's asking him to bowl a similar sort of length,
Yes.
about 3/4.
Uh-huh.
It's always a good length to start with, I think.
It frees up your body, gets your action going, just, yeah.
And the other thing too is as soon as the opposition get the jack, they're going to choose a distance that's different, so you work out what their favourite is pretty
Yeah.
early in the game.
Whether they bring the mat up a short end or back, middle of the green, tee to tee. Everyone tries tee to tee. Try and put people off. I find tee to tees are not a bad early call to get your action going, and
Just having a lead that's able to roll a jack the length you like too's
it's such a big thing.
it's important.
It's an art that, especially on grass, not so much here, it should be fairly, well, I won't say easy, but easier. But on the grass, I think it's such an important thing. A good lead, as Ryan Bester used to say to me, good lead can win a game, but a good skip can say by how many.
I'm not going to argue with that statement. Not from a bowler of that quality.
Now, first bowl of Damon's, probably about 5 foot short, right on line.
Gordon's taken a bit off this one.
He has, yeah. So they're both a little bit short coming this way. Now, Damon's next bowl. His line's perfect.
I like the structure of these Henselite bowls, the way that you've got a red track down the middle and the colours on the side. It shows up when you put it right down the apex of the
I'm
bowl.
trying to think what he called them. Essendon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't like him quite as much now.
You don't like him quite as much. Damon was, he said the other day, he said, look out there, there's another set. And they were. I don't think I've seen another set. But he said, straight away, look over there, there's a set. And then he come back and said, yeah, they're Essendon. Yeah. I thought, okay, right here. Good correction there by Damon.
It's better weight.
Yeah,
A little narrow again,
he's
though.
just a little bit on the narrow side, yeah. Well, push home the advantage here. Try and take half a metre off and drop right on the jack.
He's given that plenty of air.
Yes. Last night as it got colder, it started to turn a lot.
I think the fibre on the greens, when it's colder, the fibre sits down. It gets a little quicker and turns a little more.
Okay.
When it's warm and humid, it actually slows the green up.
Okay.
He's given it a little more grass. I don't know if the weight's there, though.
Yes, he's picked the line okay, but he just hasn't reached the head.
And Khirmern likes the backhand, so it's going to be difficult the way that's set up at the moment to play backhand.
G'day Tracy, how you going? Welcome to the live stream here. It's a second test. Our Singapore parabolas are over here. Last night it was a clean sweep in the 3 games, so two pairs in the single. Tonight they're trying to exact a bit of revenge. There's Damon coming down there with the stick. That's his red bowls. One on the jack, one a little bit short, one behind. There's a big smile for the camera. Good on you, Damon. Well, let's just see how much this turns. The weight's not too bad. I mean, you'd take that, wouldn't you? That's not a bad. That ran on a lot further than I thought it was going to.
Bowled.
Great bowl.
Yeah, he plays with the aerodynamics.
3.5
heavies. Damon's are heavy as well, but their 4s are a little bigger.
Well, he's certainly not narrow. I don't see that coming back. What's his weight like on it? Yeah, a little bit on both, so Troy would love to put another one in there and smother this jack and cut everything out from it.
Yeah, probably just come up a foot or so short here would be ideal, I think.
Yes.
Stop him getting into the jack and moving it. Having said that, they don't have any bowls behind the jack at this stage.
No, they don't, no. Well, he's a little bit tighter than his first one, but his weight is not too bad. His first one ran on beautifully. Well, that's another counter.
I'd be looking, if I was Khirmern, to probably sit something just inside the bowl behind the jack here.
Yes, the red bowl behind, yes. He sits on that, he gets second shot, doesn't he?
And it's in a good position too. If the shot bowl gets hit and moves the jack, you're in a good catching position.
He's not badly pointed here. It just gets down to his weight. Yeah, he's just on the shy side.
The slide past that
he
one.
got the slide and he got second shot. Haha. There was a call there from Troy. What do you think I should do? Can we come down on the other hand? Is it possible, or is that too dangerous?
I think it's the way to go, isn't it? If he runs into the shot bowl, he's going to move the jack back to his own.
And if he gets onto the other bowl, he could punch the second shot out.
Or he could play wider than that onto the yellow and use that as a counterbalance to run in behind again. Troy's asking which is the shot bowl.
Yes. It's not a bad shot to play here. As you said, Ozzy, it's they've got all the backwood. He is playing through that hand, is he?
Taking a risk playing forehand.
No, he is actually. He doesn't want to get outside contact on that second shot. Yeah, he's played it a little bit tentative. If he touches the front one, he'd be all right. But yeah, all he was thinking was, I can't hit the blue. I can't hit the blue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rather than giving a clear instruction of what you need.
Yes. Yeah.
You know,
If he came down and looked at it, he probably would have played the other hand.
Yep.
Played a nice metre or so of weight, 2 metres of weight. Any contact there was good.
That's the one thing that riles me a little bit in bowls when your partner at the other end goes, whatever you do, don't hit the jack. It's like, well, tell me what you want. Don't tell me what you don't want.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't put the element of doubt in my mind and negative thoughts. This is a good effort here.
Yeah. See, that's ideal. That's in behind the back bowl.
Yes.
Now it makes it hard for Troy to do anything but, well, he doesn't have to do anything.
No.
He's put 3 down already, but if that was there the bowl prior.
Exactly. He could have, yeah. All right, so 1 to Troy and Damon. Taking them out to a 3-shot lead. Early days.
Looks like he might take a little longer here. He's put the mat back close to the tee.
Yes, and they've got to kick all the bowls back, so...
Well, he's noted that the other lead came up short with all 3 bowls there.
Yes.
Maybe that's in his mind that if he lengthens it out a little. No, it's still a couple of metres in front of the tee. So 18 ends tonight.
Yes.
Time limit of 2
there
and a
is,
quarter.
yes, time limit tonight. We can't go down the road of what happened last night. Was a little bit, yeah. It was great viewing. I mean, that was a fantastic game. But, it finished very, very late. And it's too much in the weather. It's so cold.
I see the other game's a singles game played on the rink next to them. It's a 3-0 start for the local team as well.
Uh-huh.
And on the far rink, it looks like
On Darren's team, yes, he's down.
They might be down 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0 by the look of it after one end, yeah. And I think that was Jody's bowls. Now, I think they're the striped orange and green ones. We'll soon find out.
So Gordon playing backhand as well. Looks a little tight. Better weight though than Damon.
Yes, he has got good weight on this. It's just going to drag away. I mean, the weight was spot on.
So you're familiar with any of the bowls rinks in Singapore? Do they primarily play grass or carpet?
No, well, the person to ask that question would be Serena. She's been over there, done a bit of coaching. They wanted to come back and do a little bit more.
Very good.
Yeah, she got an invite to the Merlin Cup over there, which she can't go over. She's got commitments here. So there's a team that's going over, Tony Bonnell and another player. So.
And for those that don't know, Serena's the organiser of this event here.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. She does a lot of work behind the scenes, and it's her para squad. It's her baby. Started it off, and yeah.
Gordon's got a little bit of weight here. Might just run through the head.
Yeah, it's not a bad bowl, that, isn't it? That's a nice effort.
Yep.
Well,
he's got a choice of hands here for Damon. He can play forehand or backhand with that position.
exactly right.
I'd probably call forehand, even though he's put 2 on the backhand. Any touch on the jack goes to his bowls.
Yep.
But either way is a good call. Don't often change your lead as a skipper.
No,
let
you
them play
don't.
the same hand.
Yeah. Especially when there's nothing in it you can knock in. It's just a nice free draw. If he's got the right line, he is close here. Just under it by the look. Oh, he's got a couple of seconds there. Oh, geez, that kept going square. Wow. Well, Singapore holding 1. There's the objective. Get inside that bowl. Sit at 1 roll. Make 2. Yes. Thanks, Robbie.
Well, we've just been informed that there's only 4 clubs in Singapore that have bowling greens. 3 of them are private clubs, and the one that the para bowlers can bowl on is open to the public, but it is carpet outdoors.
So they're after some coaching, and Serena, as I said before, because Serena's been over there helping them out. Now they've reciprocated, come over here and had a test match, and we will be visiting them, and we're after sponsors. It's a big step to take our para squad over there, but we want to try it.
I can kind of understand that in Singapore because land's a big priority there. Such a small country with a lot of people.
For sure.
I know the golfing facilities.
I was going to say.
They've only got probably Singapore Island Country Club. There's, of course, out near the airport, and there's one on the island, Sentosa.
Mm-hmm.
Probably only got half a dozen golf courses in Singapore, so it's no surprise there's only 4 bowling clubs.
And membership would be a little bit on the exy side. We talking thousands?
Yeah, we're talking up there. Yeah, it's more of a country club than a golf club, most of the facilities.
Yeah.
So Troy's gone pretty close to drawing shot there.
He has, yeah. It's actually very, very close. But anyway, plenty of bowls to come yet.
It's hard to get out of that habit of standing straight down the line.
Oh, it is. I mean, if you haven't been if you haven't been on the live stream before, Robbie will soon teach you how.
Yeah. If you don't listen, there'll be a few pinpricks by the end of the day, and you'll feel a bit of pain the next morning.
This is it. Yeah, the cattle prod does come out occasionally, but not very often.
Excellent bowl.
That was a good, wasn't it, White Aussie? A great bowl there.
Yeah. So if he's narrow, he's still the opportunity of taking the jack back to his Leeds bowl for 2.
Yeah. Well, similar bowl needed. Has he got enough? Oh,
looks a little tight.
He does look a little bit tight. Has he got enough weight to sit on the last bowl? No. Realistically, mine wasn't too bad to sit on the bowls.
Khirmern may need to change his hand here.
Yes, he doesn't want to click that in, does he? Open hand. Beats the yellow.
I think he's telling him to stay wide here.
Yes. We don't want no dragging.
Oh, we've got a wild one coming across from the next rank.
Yes, from the singles game. All right. Now, Khirmern. Holding 1, I think. Might be a measure for 2. Well, a couple of bowls to go. Troy. No, Troy, you're 1 down. Looking at that, probably only the 1 down, Robbie. Yeah, nice little view there. Yeah, thank you. Well, they got plenty of catches. He can arrive to the yellow. If he manages to move the jack back to the red, he's got 2, or the back red, it's okay. Not badly pointed here. Is it going to get down to the jack? A little bit too heavy for that. All right, Khirmern. Holding 1, drawing for 2. He was about to deliver that bowl too, I think, and his lead jumped on the mat and said, hang on, wait a minute. He's saying if he can come under the jack, that's a dangerous shot. But I suppose if he squirts the jack back along the line, he's okay. But
yeah, I think if you're going to take the danger on here, you play backhand.
Yes, for sure.
The white bowl's your only danger, the one that's short.
That's it. And if you get onto your own shot bowl, you punch the second shot out. If you get under it and trail. So he's played a real careful line on this.
Wow.
And his weight was it was pretty good. All right, is it 1 or 2? Sounds like only the one. They've put the fingers straight up. 1 shot.
And they're on the board. It's always nice to get on the board
That's
fairly
it.
early in the game.
Yes.
The other matches in the singles, it's 4-1 for the Gold Coast team.
Mm-hmm.
Can't quite see the score on the pairs on the far side.
Oh yeah, 2-1. All right.
And the scores are there for you. Don't have the number of ends played in the singles match because you play till the
Yep, first to 21
21.
or till the bell goes if you keep following your bowl up on the third and having a look. And I noticed that one of the last games off on this afternoon was timed out. They were 17 all.
Mm.
And
they probably played better part of 30 ends if that's the case.
oh yeah, and the guy won it with his last bowl. The bell went, he delivered the bowl, and got the shot.
You generally get, well, we've had here when we're playing on the 3 greens, probably 1 or 2 games that get close to getting timed out each session.
Yeah.
Some games will finish in under an hour.
Oh, quick bowlers. I mean, boy oh boy. One of the quickest rounds, Ryan Bester, if not Aaron Wilson, and if not Big Kevy Anderson. He's quick on the mat. Boy oh boy. All right. Well, the weight wasn't too bad on that. Oh, the crowd went up as one. Darren's just played a screamer. Got a few people here tonight. As I look into the crowd behind the bowlers, there's a nice array of people. That's a great starter from Damon. That's a really nice bowl. How about that?
I'm pretty excited about it too.
Oh.
It always worries me a little bit when someone gets super excited about a good bowl or a good shot because they go to the downside as well. They get super upset when things don't go.
If they drop short or if they,
You need to be a bit more even keel if you can, unless it's a shot to win the match, and that's the issue. But having said that, it's a very nice bowl.
Now, not badly pointed here.
They swing quite well, these bowls.
They are. They're turning nicely. I mean, it's almost going to come all the way to the line. Look at that. Wow. About a metre over, maybe a little bit more, not much more. 4 foot maybe.
And your skip will say, just do the same thing again.
Exactly.
If it was that easy.
Well, the one thing he doesn't want to do is flick the jack. Now, his weight's not bad, doesn't need to touch the jack. Hello. That's what you do at Greek parties, don't you? Break plates.
Only as a wealthy family. Right, looking to send it out in the same sort of track. Just take a metre off it.
Yes. Well, he's on a tight line here. This must cut under the head, yeah, for sure. Now, Damon, his weight was perfect on his second bowl as well. He can afford to get a little bit wider. Draw another counter.
Well, he sent it out a little wider for you. Probably going to sneak around the back a little. Well, just probably covering the tee, so it doesn't hurt.
Exactly. Yes, if it's killed.
Well, the skips have got backhand or forehand here. There's nothing blocking the
No,
avenue.
there's not. No. Gold Coast holding 2. Nice full draw of the first bowl. If you can fatten it up, you don't have to get the shot with your first one. It gives you a target with your second one.
You've got 4 companies sponsoring the event over the 2 days. The Gold Coast Tweed Bowls, Para Bowls Singapore. You've got Queensland Custom Merchandising.
And ARRC.
And ARRC.
Yes, we've had a bit of sponsorship from them before, and we look forward to a lot more.
Yeah, their background, they're looking after individuals with pain or a need of rehab, both physically and mentally and socially. And as a visitor, you can go in there and make an appointment. You don't have to be a member of the club.
They've got a little half basketball court in there too, and with it's interesting setup they've got there.
It's in Helensvale, just on the other side of the highway from the club here.
Yeah, look at this bowl.
Brilliant.
Wow. That is a really good effort. I think it looks like a shot to me, Robbie. I would suggest.
Looks like a resting toucher.
It does, doesn't
the
it?
angle we're looking at.
Wow. Well,
if you're playing forehand here, you've got to hit the side of the bowl. Hitting the bowl flush in the centre is probably not going to help you.
no, it's just going to shoot your own bowl out. But if you can get any, as you said, outside of the bowl, it'll go across to Damon's other one. Not a bad line, just weight. Needs a good 4 foot on that. One shot is the call to Singapore. There it is right there. Thank you, Robbie. If it's not a resting toucher, it's awfully close to it. Well,
I think I'd go backhand here if I was. You can sit half the red bowl. If you hit the jack, you're only taking it into your own bowl.
Yeah, and you can double kiss the jack and take the bowl out with the double kiss on jack. So, yeah, he doesn't want to go near his own bowl. He doesn't want to even lay it over. It's
well, if you don't want to go into the head here, I'd be playing out to the bowl on the other side.
Yes. And cover that little shot they can get. Damon's other bowl. So, Troy's asking, we're only one down, which is right. Damon's just said, yeah, we're one down. He can't believe it. Okay, now Troy. Rightio. On his backhand. Okay. Got an attacking line.
You've got the legs that could change the
I
head
tell
up.
you what, he's awfully close if he arrives.
Brilliant.
Oh boy, that was a good try. Only had to touch it and knock it and roll it over. Lay it down. Good try. Well, he's given himself a few chances there now. There's the call. Aussie, what you said. Out to that bowl there. But he's not going to play that shot. He's going to...
Yeah, he's going to play backhand.
Yeah, I think Troy will play the same bowl he just played. And if he lays the bowl out, if he gets it one roll, he can make 3.
Well, this is definitely inside the line. Damon's outside bowl.
Yeah,
What's the weight like?
it's no, he's just well. There you go. Now it's right open.
Well, that's covered that avenue on the
Exactly.
on the side now.
Yeah. So Troy can arrive to the shot bowl. If he can roll it once, he could almost make 3, at least 2.
He could nearly come off the inside of the white bowl here too, and into the shot bowl, which may pop the jack out.
Well, he's got that nice line again. Has he got just a little bit more weight? A little bit more weight. Oh my goodness gracious me. Who's got the shot? Damon's just saluted him, but he didn't actually look over the head. Wow. He's got the shot. Damon's got a big smile on his face. Made 2 out of it. Wow.
Brilliant bowl.
What a bowl. He played some crackers last night like that. Some really good conversion shots. That was just backing yourself to play the perfect bowl.
Well, his bowl before that was...
It was close, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was only...
A bowl out of that sort of weight to get that
100
result
mil
as
out,
well.
50 mil out.
Yeah. Wow. Fantastic by Troy.
That's the beauty of this carpet here. It's so true on both hands. Even if a bowl comes up 100 mil short, you can back yourself to draw around it.
Yeah.
I think it's easier that way than grass. It's good for your confidence, though, when you're practicing.
It is.
Yeah, staying the similar sort of length again, 3/4 length.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, if you're 5 on up, there's no real reason to change it.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not broken. You don't try and fix it. You can just subtly move the mat around. It's funny that you can play a short length, but you can move that mat around and sometimes confuse your opposition, and that it's longer or whatever. And especially on grass, you can change your line.
In behind again, it's a good start.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
that's
you'd
for sure.
find with most greens that if you move the mat up and bowl the jack further back, even though it's the same length, it might be different break and turn in the
Exactly,
green.
especially with that little bit of wind occasionally and changing the line of your bowl. And yeah. Not a bad effort here. This is going to turn nice.
Yeah.
Look at this coming home.
Dripping in there.
Great starter. That's only 14 inches short of the jack. Very nice bowl.
And this is where it's intimidating for leads. They see a bowl like that and they think they've got to get it out of the head.
Exactly.
All they need to do is put another bowl or two up close to that.
That's it.
Help
Fatten it
the skip
up
out.
for the skip to. Exactly right.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of fours when you don't play singles as a lead. Yeah, if you can't, you're trying to fatten the head up for your second. The second's trying to fatten the head up for the third. And the third then, if bowls in the head, can play a shot. I mean, he's a little bit over those bowls, but he's not short.
Well, they're not in the way, if that's what
No,
you're trying to say. Yeah,
exactly.
Leaves you skip to play forehand or backhand or drive, whichever they prefer to do.
Not badly pointed again. Yeah, he's put about 5 foot on it. His line's perfect again. Now,
It's changed to forehand.
yes. Okay.
Taken some weight off it.
He has, yes. I think probably let him play the other hand and try and take the meter off it. Anyway, the call is you're only going to beat Damon's second shot there, which is about a metre behind, and or 4 foot behind actually, to get another counter. Not badly down here.
Got a bit on it again.
Yeah. He's nailed the line on the 3 bowls, but so Singapore holding one. About 14 inches short of the jack.
Early in the match, but it'd be nice to get closer back to the Gold Coast Tweed team. You don't want to give them too much of a start.
Yeah, you don't want them getting up to the 8, 9, 10 shot lead. It sort of gets a bit daunting then.
In the singles match, the Gold Coast have got out to a 7-1 lead. And the other pairs match is a lot closer. It's only
It is, yeah.
3-2 to the Gold Coast.
3-2, yeah. Low scoring game. Darren skipping that one. Last night, Darren got up 21-20 in his game. Singles game.
After being 19-9 down.
Exactly.
The crowd, you're cheering him on right to the end.
Oh, yeah. I kept looking over at him and he was unsure. Can I do it? Can I do it? You can do it. You can do it. It was nice to see him dig in deep and get it. He played very well. I'll tell you what, how much weight have we got on this bowl? Probably not
here,
enough.
all he really needs to do with the first bowl is get second shot.
Yeah, that's it.
Then he can have a go at getting shot. And for my money, that's probably second shot there.
Yeah. Well, not badly down. It gets down to the weight as it always does. Turning in nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so it'd
for
have
two
to be a
now.
counter. Yep, 2 shots. There's a little bit of a shoulder there you can arrive to now, if he wants to. If he wants to get aggressive.
It's a difficult dead draw, this one. I think
It is.
probably better off playing a metre through.
Yeah, for sure. If he gets a shot, if he gets the outside bowl, he could get the inside of the outside. And let's see what he does here. He's backing himself on a full draw. Tell you what, if he's got the weight, but I don't think he has. Yeah, I think possibly a nice little, as you said, a metre through there, or even a little bit more. He's blocked it off now. I don't know if he can get to it on the other hand. Although that bowl is, his last one is 4 foot short of the jack, so it's not really in his way. He's have to play perfect weight. Khirmern, holding 2, drawing for 3. Yes, he was doing this last night. He gets his line right and he starts plonking them on. There we go. There's number 3.
Yep.
Now, you're going to attack it on the other hand, or you're going to back yourself?
Well, he's drawn it well so far, so I think he's going to back himself to draw it again backhand. There is an avenue there, forehand with a little bit of weight. You could hit the shot bowl, the one short or the one behind. Must get to the head though.
Yes. Has he got the weight? No. He's nailed the line with both the last 2 bowls, but 4 foot short.
So it's 3 down with 1 to come.
Yeah. Well, we might have a 5-all game here in a moment.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just give himself a talking to there.
Well, yeah, G himself
background.
up a little bit, you know. He's well pointed again. If he's got that same weight. Here it comes.
That looks good enough for me.
It certainly does. I think we might have a tied up game. Could be 4 there. 5-all. We'll see. Well, look at it, the way they're getting rid of the bowls. Straight away it's 5-all. Well, that didn't take long. One end. 4 shots.
That's his strength, isn't it, really?
It
The
is.
backhand
Yeah.
draws it nicely.
And once he gets his body motion right, he's very consistently getting his weight in line. He was doing that last night. That's how he got away to that early lead. He nailed a few ends in a row.
Always intrigues me when you say you got it away well. That, you know, with golf, there's sort of a certain way to hold the club and a certain way to swing it. And you look at the top 10 players in the world, and no 2 are the same. You come to bowls and look at it, how they hold the bowl, how they release it, and they're all different.
Oh my goodness gracious, they are. I mean, I get back and I tell stories about the first time I met Ian Taylor, who played for Australia. He used to twist his bowl behind his back 3 times before he let it go out. How could you possibly coach that? He was brilliant and still plays good bowls.
I play a fair bit with Ray Glasser, and he talked about the action too. He talked about Ian Taylor's action to me.
Yeah. Well, I remember it vividly because the first time I played him, I started walking forward and he nearly connected me in a very painful spot.
Or the ankle.
There's a good starting bowl. Look at that. Bit of confidence for the opposing lead, and all of a sudden it's 5-all, and he's dropped one right on it. That's only about 16 inches, 18 inches short.
Little tight. How's the weight?
Yeah. Yeah, he's probably a metre shy.
To Gordon, he's now got a line with his forehand. He was narrow quite often early on.
He was, yeah.
I think I'd send him down the same sort of line again.
Well, you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not far off it.
No,
the
he's
weight's
not.
there.
Yeah, if he's got the weight, I think.
Skip's happy.
Yeah,
It's always a good sign.
he has got good weight on this. He's actually put on a couple of foot, and it's a handy bowl. That's a good bowl. That's the best start he's put down so far.
That gives Damon a nice sighter now, though, that bowl
Yeah,
there for his backhand.
it's a bowl past Jack High, so.
Still a little narrow.
Yes. And wanting a couple of foot, half a metre.
So you've got Mike Waits from Wales watching. I hope they're enjoying the bowls.
Welcome aboard. I hope we can get a few people from Singapore. It'd be nice to. We had one last night. Well, he's drawn 2. Will he make it 3?
He's changed him to the
He's
backhand.
changed his hand, yeah. But he's got good weight on this. Yeah, the skip's getting excited. 1, 2, 3. There you go. It's amazing what a bit of confidence does for you.
He's got to give it some grass with this one, Damon.
He certainly does, yeah. Oh,
Maybe not quite wide enough, but this could be homing in on the jack.
He's got a bit of weight on this. Oh, he's close. I think the big grin will come on the face here.
Wow. So all 3 bowls there are narrow, but he's been fortunate enough to have weight on it to take the jack back.
As they say in the classics, I think the jack got in the road. But well done. He's got a big smile on the face coming down here. He's got I've got the shot there. 3 down means nothing. I've got the shot.
So it makes it a little awkward to draw it now.
Doesn't it? Yeah. You got to trust yourself on the. Obviously, there's only realistically you're not trying to pick ports, so you got to follow Damon down, but wider, obviously.
Yeah, come round those two yellow bowls that are close together.
Yes, and they're a good metre and a half out at least.
You could get shot underneath that, but it's probably not going to be all that close. So.
Yeah, it's going to kick away late. Yeah.
It's a long end too. This is almost tee to tee.
Yes, you are exactly right. This is by far the longest one they've played. Okay, Khirmern. Only 1 down. Fair bit of room there. Not badly pointed.
Denise Hayes has just texted in. She's very happy with Damo's bowl there. Great shot. Well, we know who she's cheering for.
Well, I'd suggest it might still. Well, there's plenty of room. There's plenty of bowls to come to. So
It's awkward to play the backhand now, though, with that bowl there. So
yes,
Troy's gone forehand. They're coming under the red bowls.
yes, he'd be looking just to come under that inside red. If he's got the weight. Yeah, well.
Now that makes it awkward.
Now
Someone's
there's
closed it off.
That's the finish only of that hand. I mean, well, you got to back yourself with good line and weight on the other hand.
Well,
He's
his
got
lead's
2
called
bowls.
him shot here as well, so they're holding.
Ah, okay.
So anything under that bowl or onto that bowl
Yep.
improves the situation.
Well, good weight here once again. Yeah, there it goes. I was going to say to hold a line under there. Yeah.
That'll be on the beach.
That's there, taking a dive. All right, you got 2 bowls. Troy.
He's been forced to the backhand.
Yeah. Oh,
Or is he staying forehand?
he's staying forehand. Wow.
Well, you could come under those and beat the blue bowl, but
You could, but I don't think... Ooh, I might be wrong. He might pick the perfect port here, but...
doesn't look to have the weight.
No, he doesn't. Wow. I think with 2 bowls, you try and back yourself anyway. Everyone's different.
Yeah, it's what you see from that end.
Exactly.
If you can't see it, it's no good playing it.
No, that's right.
As in see the shot, that is, not just see the jack.
Yeah. Well, Khirmern drew the shot with his first, so the lead says they're holding one. Put his second one in the ditch. He's now got a better line, but what's the weight like? Well, there you go. Sits his own bowl, rolls through, makes 2 out of it. Probably. 1 only, Robbie says. Surely there's a shot on here. He's got to change his hand. He's got to change his hand.
So he's asking if they got second shot.
It looks like it's the red.
Yeah, but I'm worried that the Khirmern's lead said that they were holding one. Maybe he's misjudged it.
He might have, yeah. It's just,
Is he going to have a run at this?
well, I would have liked to seen him have two goes on this hand, but he's having a go at it. The problem is, any contact on your opponent's bowls and you're down another one. No. So it's definitely 1 and a look. No, it's only
he's
1.
happy with 1.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, they hit the lead.
Yes, from 5-1 down to 6-5 up in a couple of ends. Just like that.
In the singles match, the Gold Coast leading now 9-2.
Yes, nice
So
little mini break there. That's
jumped
good.
away.
Yes.
I'm not sure about the other match. Just a couple of players are blocking my vision of the scoreboard. But it was 3-2 after 3 ends.
Yeah, I think Jodie might have shot. I'm looking at her orange and...
I've
Well,
called for the
Jack's-
umpire on that match too.
Okay.
Colleen Ryan is the umpire tonight. She's gone
yes.
down there
We thank her for her services.
to solve what issues they have. And Jack's been rolled in the ditch, so
Yeah.
Damon can choose to move the mat where he likes
Now,
and bowl the Jack
The
to
call is
the
move
position
the
he's
mat.
like appropriate.
Yeah. Yep. Move the mat up a bit. Well, okay.
That's not exactly a massive move, however. Is it? But it's
All right, so we'll change the mat a little bit. Roll the Jack a little bit shorter than they have been playing. Sort of a...
and it's still Gordon to lead.
Yes, of course, yes. And Jodie's bowl was the shot over there on the pairs game that the umpire just measured. So we'll find out what happens there shortly. Oh, 4-2 on 4.
I think it'll go to 5-2 after 5
5-2.
ends.
Oh yeah, 5-2.
Just haven't updated their scoreboard manually.
Well, little change in length here. Let's put the Singapore lead off a little bit. His line's good. Now Damon, first bowl. Right on it, he needs to be.
And see, that's the thing. They played from T to T last, and he tried to bowl T to T again and
Yeah.
overcooked it.
Yeah.
Now they're back to a length that the local team like.
What a good starter by Damon.
We're all smiles again now after that.
Exactly. Starting to cool down. It's dropping a little bit at a time, but you can feel it. You can feel it in the legs. No, I haven't got shorts on tonight. I was never going to make that mistake again, I'll tell you. All right, Damon, concentrate. Needs to play another nice line bowl with good weight.
It was only a minor case of frostbite, wasn't it?
Oh, major. Well pointed here. He's a little bit on the heavy side, but
it's all right because he's sitting on the jack there.
Exactly. There's only one place that jack should be able to go, and that's back to his bowl. So, okay. 1 on 1 behind.
I think Gordon should be looking to put this half a metre just behind the jack, so it gives his skip any sort of
Exactly.
chance.
If he can roll the shot bowl over the jack, then they...
Unless, of course, he moves it, which is
or
ideal.
sits right on it. I'll tell you what, how close is he here? Has he got enough weight? Oh, good try, but yeah. Actually, the weight wasn't too bad if he would have sat next to the... Yeah, fattens the target and his skip would be happy.
Yeah.
Damon, need to beat your last bowl. Take a metre off, at least a metre off. Keep that line. Yeah, I don't know whether it'll turn from right out there.
It'll
but
drop under the yellow, but whether it's got the weight to get right
exactly. Oh, look at that coming late. Wow.
It's almost going sideways.
Look at that. Well, it's 2 shots. It's fattened the head up a little bit. But Damon's got a nice bowl behind.
It's not that easy to get in their backhand to hit that shot bowl now. They've got a little bit of protection. You need to play, metre and a half through the head to be coming under that bowl to hit the shot bowl.
Yes. Well, Khirmern will attempt to arrive. I mean, if he cuts across the face even of the shot bowl, he does get jack movement. It'll spring it open for his next bowl. See what sort of weight, if he's going to back himself or is he going to change from his favourite hand?
Yeah, I'm wondering, will he go backhand or will he play forehand?
Yeah.
I would indicate he'd probably go forehand here. Hard to tell from this angle.
Yes, it's yes, he's going forehand, and he's not badly pointed. I mean, he has got.
Boom.
Well,
That's
he's made
handy.
it. He's opened it up. He's
Yep.
got a good position bowl. He's got a couple of catches there. Realistically, Troy needs to take the shot away from him if he can.
Probably need to try and change the head up, as you say,
Yeah.
if he can. Just drawing in there and just move it.
Exactly. Yeah. Take that little trail off him. Sometimes it's best to play their shot, even though you're holding 1 or 2 to hold. Has he got enough weight? He's just been dropping a bit short coming this way on this hand. Yes. Line's perfect. Well, Khirmern, he'd fancy himself here if he can play a similar line, similar weight.
Almost squats to release it, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he? But he gets it away nice and smoothly, doesn't he?
He does it every time, so that's not an issue.
That's it, yeah.
Whereas most bowlers are on their front foot or front leg when they let go.
Exactly. Well.
So even with the issues Troy has, when you see his action from side on, he gets onto that front leg to let it go.
Yeah. Now, he needs to turn hard. No, he's a little bit shy again.
Okay, the lead's going to come down here and tell him to play forehand.
Well, here we go.
Let's see if he can do what Gordon's asking.
Exactly. Well, if he's got the weight, he's going to be awfully close for this line. Is he going to kick a goal? Look at that. Oh, God. Good effort. Very good effort. The weight was superb. He gets that jack there. He makes a 3. Now, Troy, got to reach the head. Your line's not too bad. Must put another metre on it. Well, looks like he's got that metre on it.
And some.
And some, yeah. The line was perfect.
So it looks like the lead might swap again.
Uh-huh. We got one on a look. We're just going to get rid of that one out of the road. Put the tape on it. Little bit deceptive too. This looks like it's obviously the red one, but looking over the top of the console here, I can see that it's a lot closer than what it looks on the screen. Yeah, it's in by about 3/4 of an inch. Or 2 shots. Damon's happy. Yeah, well played. 7-6.
You won't be left wondering with Damon.
No, he's he likes to draw a shot, and he's not too bad at the old giving himself a pat on the back. I love his enthusiasm. I really do.
You know what? It's a lot of times where players, the more you emotionalise a shot, the easier it is to remember. So you don't really want to emotionalise the poor shots you play. You do want to emotionalise the better shots you play. Yeah. So in some respects, it's a good way to be about it, just not go a little bit too over the top.
Yes, yeah. I think we all kick ourselves when we don't bowl well, but we don't sort of. You don't have to yell it out to someone that you've played very extremely well, because bowlers are. Most people, as much as you think they're not watching you, there's a lot of people watch people roll up, and a lot of people watch people play, and they know when you've had a good game. A lot of your mates or your other players from your pennant teams, there's always someone looking. I know when I was a selector I used to. Broady, you sleek out the back there and just watch, not let anyone see me.
Again, 3/4 length again.
Yes, we've gone back to this this same scenario.
There's nothing really in it, just a shot at the moment.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. Notice the singles is out to 10-4. Was it 10-4 or 10-2? Can't see now. Is it 10? 10-4. Damon, that's not too bad starter. I mean, that's the sort of weight you can just take that little bit off, that metre off, and drop on the jack. See what he does with his next one. Gordon, will it hold? A little bit on the shy side. Held a good line, that. Didn't really rip away. Now Damon just needed to take a metre off his first bowl. Or trail it, one or the other. He's played a similar bowl. Little bit extra on it. Gordon needs about about 4 foot, 4.5. He gets himself sort of stretched out with his leg. Gets down low. Well, it would, but it's either playing the game you love or not. Exactly.
I think if I took up that poster bowl, I'd be stretching my hamstrings. I might have a bit of an issue.
I think I would too. Now Damon needs to correct his weight. I think he might have overcorrected. Yeah, look. He's actually got shot with that last bowl, but it's a long way out. It's 5 foot short.
Reminds me a little bit of Max Walker. He used to bowl off the wrong leg in cricket.
Yeah. Someone
Well,
pointed
it's
that
not the
out.
wrong leg, it's just the opposite leg.
The opposite leg, exactly. Yeah, someone pointed that out to me the other day. I was looking at the fours here and said, this lady that bowls with the opposite hand to the leg that she's... Yeah, and I thought, what are you talking about? And I looked at it and went, oh, that's strange. There's a good bowl.
Yep,
There's a shot
that's
bowl.
definitely shot there.
Yeah.
So the forehand avenue's open again. The backhand's got to take the port between those two yellow bowls to get in there, Gordon's bowls. I think Troy's bowled a little better on the forehand than he has on the backhand so far this game.
Exactly. He just needs to, especially when he's playing back away from the clubhouse, just reach with that first bowl. He's had a tendency just to be a little bit short with it. Yes. I mean, if you got on the bowl screen and you normally step out with your left foot and you bowl right-hander, step out with your right foot and try and bowl and see what happens. See what the balance is like.
You might have to pick me up off the floor.
Good view there with Troy. He's just going to be... Oh, no, it had a bit more run than I thought.
The weight was good.
Yeah, very good. That ran on nicely. Just a bit on the Errol Flynn side. 10-4 and 5-2. Close games. Although Jody's just won that one over there in the pairs. That's changed again. Well, his line's perfect, but he hasn't reached.
Yeah, it's now a nuisance bowl.
It isn't it? Yeah, you've almost... If you force around that, you mightn't come back. If you go under it, you're going to cut a long way. Though you do have Damon's bowl coming up there.
If you play under it with a bit of weight and sit the yellow, or you take the jack will take it back for 3. Troy also bowling off the right leg. So that's 50-50 in this match.
Yes.
Under it.
Oh, he's close here.
Brilliant.
He's got the jack. Nice and soft touch. One shot. Well played. Great conversion. All right, all the blue was a nice little guide for him. G'day, Ruth. How you going? You saw me. I saw you. Oh, hello. Look out. Oh, goodness gracious. And rolled it out. Oh, boy. Oh, don't know about that one, Robbie. What do you think? 1 to blue? Yeah. How do we get to it?
Damon's head sunk, yeah.
What are we going to do, Damon? Through the port on the other hand?
I think you can draw it backhand. Troy likes to go for the draws in between the port in between the yellows. You can get it off the white, or you can sit the blue clean. You're just drawing half a metre through.
Yes.
I didn't say it was easy. I said, but there is an option there.
Yeah, he's gone out a little bit wide. He knew it straight away.
Weight was a little bit heavy to it. I don't think it'd turn enough getting around.
The call is, be wide, don't be narrow. Well, if they rolled that blue over, although it'd be going back to the yellow, as long as you're not pumping through with a metre, it's a safe shot. You just don't want to be through that port.
I'd just be asking him to sit on the yellow at the back there. If he comes up shy, he gets second shot.
Exactly, yeah.
It's got enough weight to get there.
Yes, he has. One down. Damon says, how could it happen to me?
Can't be any closer, 7-all.
Yes. We nearly had all the 7s, but we haven't. We got 7, 7 and 8. What are we going to go for here? Matt, back a bit. Try to roll it to the tee, you think? Or
They got an end about 3 ends ago from tee to tee, and he trolled it ball tee to tee the next end and put the ditch in the jack in the ditch. So I think he's been asked to go back and do a little better with the jack this time, even if he bowls longer than 3/4.
yeah, he's given him a little bit of room there. Not on the tees, just walk forward a little bit, just so he doesn't bin the jack. Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's where the skip was standing. You got what you wanted.
Yeah, no complaints.
No.
Always amazes me how some players can move the mat right up to the line in the middle of the rink and then bowl it to the tee and not short.
Yeah.
That's a skill in itself.
Oh, it certainly is.
Especially under the gun.
Nice starter here. Yes. Skip's liking that. You roll the jack. See, I told you roll the jack to where I want it. You will put a bowl on it. Just looking over at the other pairs game, Jodie's having a good night. She's bowled some really nice bowls. Just drew the shot there, holding a couple actually. Right, now Damon. I wish you had a little bit more carpet on this because your weight is superb. Look at that whip away late. Boy. Khirmern's saying, come on, give us the same bowl. You can put a foot on it if you want. 2 foot.
Well, he sent it out there. So
well, Khirmern's liking it. He's liking it a lot. He's telling the lead, listen, just listen to me and we'll be fine. Look at this. Oh, great bowl. Skip's going, yeah, this is the length I told you. You know, this is what happens.
Again, the issue here is just to draw forehand.
Yes.
As Skip's telling him.
Exactly. Don't be trying to rake through. Or
don't mind the line on this.
If he's got the weight, I don't know whether he's got the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pulled up about 3/4 of a metre short. So
it's quite inviting though the way that's set up for the forehand.
Yes, just to arrive, you can get the skidder on the front one. You can sit the bowl fat.
So what does Gordon do here? Does he take that shot off them forehand, or has he done another bowl and backhand?
Well,
he's put 2 excellent ones down already.
He has. I mean, yeah, he's playing it safe and getting him on the other hand. He drew through real nice bowls going the other way, and Damon picked the jack up on him, but he bowled 2 and then changed his hand and played well. Tell you what, he's not badly down here. It's not going to hurt, that's for sure. Couple on, bowl behind. Notice a few people rolling up on the green up the top. Good on you. Nice and cold up there. I'll be watching a couple of their rolling up. Oh, Damon, you're going to be upset with that one.
Hasn't given his skip a lot there.
No.
That's 3 bowls.
Exactly, yes. Well, this is the halfway mark, this end here, halfway mark of the game. As you can see on the countdown, there's only 59 minutes left.
So they've taken an hour and a quarter to get to this stage of the halfway mark. So
yeah,
at this rate, they're probably going to struggle to finish all 18 ends.
Yeah, you would say so.
The singles match there between Shane and Ting Peng. They don't have a limit on the number of ends. They're looking to score 21 to win their game.
Yes.
Whereas the other 2 matches have a limit
But for the first time tonight, we've actually put a time limit on the on the singles, which the Oz Open's got that as well, and it stretched out to a really long game last night. Look, it became a fantastic game, and I'm glad we filmed it. It was a very, very good. I know it was a long game, mate.
Robbie, you're worried about your beauty sleep, are you?
Well, you know.
No, he's talking himself up. He said he doesn't need beauty sleep.
He doesn't, mate. He puts moisturiser on every morning. I don't know where he puts it, but he puts it somewhere.
On his lips.
It's not a bad effort here. Look, he's just a fraction overweight. But he had to try with his first one to be there. He couldn't be short with that bowl. Anyway. Khirmern.
Does Khirmern try to leave this a little short just to block the avenue in there? I mean, they're holding 2.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt, would it, if he was 1 or 2 bowls offline and he's out a long way. Yes. The other pair's game holding a little bit of a number. 1 bowl left to play. All right. Now, Troy needs to take off a metre but keep that line. I don't mind his line. Has he taken too much off or not? There is a really good attempt coming up here. Look at this bowl. That's a great attempt. Second shot. Well done. Still got a bowl to go too, but...
where does Khirmern go now? He's risking it if he comes in there forehand.
He's nearly got to change up, hasn't he? You would think.
You can nearly brush that front yellow onto the white and
couldn't
get it
you,
out of
and flop the white out and make 2.
Well, you probably make 3 because your bowl would stay there as well.
He's, If we could see the head, it'd be nice, but anyway.
His lead's calling him around the back to cover the back yellow. But
I don't think he's going to play. Look, he's only 1 down. It's not the end of the world. He doesn't want to... I don't think he's going to play a lot of weight here.
Troy's asking, is he 1 up? But it's actually the other way around.
Yeah.
Troy, one light.
I'd be thinking no more than a couple of foot if he rolls his own bowl. He doesn't want to flick the jack and lock his own bowl and roll the jack back and go 2 down. He's only 1 down now. Has he got enough weight to get a roll and a half out?
Path's good. It could sit the yellow here.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good
effort.
wasn't that too? Really nice bowls. 1 down. Good effort. Very, very good effort.
A lot of single ends here. There's only been the one, big end of 4.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's been a very tight game.
Yes, to go from, 5-1 to 5-all to get that 4. So they're going shot for shot, and that's what you expect. It's a test match. They're playing Singapore versus the Gold Coast Parrot teams. A lot of pride at stake here.
Well, especially after the clean sweep last night for the local team.
Exactly. I mean, they'd like to get a rink or 2 up tonight, if not the overall. So, okay. It's sort of same.
Yeah, probably just a fraction over 3/4 length.
Yeah. Yes.
I haven't seen too many short ends yet. I'd be tempted to break it up maybe with a short end, see what happens.
And probably a short end with the jack in the middle of the green.
Yep.
Yeah, mat back on the tee and roll short to the middle. Back your opponent not to find the line. Well, it's not a bad starter here. Not a bad starter at all. That's a great start. Yeah, he's done well. His skip will be happy there. And it rolled over as well. Probably a couple of foot behind. Looks closer on the screen, but it'll be 2 foot behind. Damon getting the bowl away very nicely. Yeah, he gets his palm up, doesn't he? It's really nice. That's a good effort. Good try there. All right. He has a little bit of feet problem, Damon. He gets sore feet when he plays all day. But he grins and bears it and gets through. Well, not badly pointed here. He's got the weight. Yeah, Skip's urging it on, and he's played another cracking bowl. What a nice bowl that is.
He's bowled a few tonight, just in short of the jack that have been difficult to get round.
Yeah. Damon.
Just help your skip out by putting something around the head.
Exactly. Tell you what, he's
well
not
directed.
badly down here. He is very, that's a cracking bowl.
What a bomb.
1 or 2 down to 2 up. Brilliant bowl. Damon, well done. Mum's clapping behind him there and cheering.
Khirmern helps him out by
painting
his bowl.
Yeah, change it. Oh no, this is a hand he played. So
he's just bowled two good forehands.
He has, yes.
Asking for the same sort of bowl. He could pick up the jack if he's lucky enough.
Yeah, his line's been good, so it's sort of that in between his last one and his first one. So line's crucial, and he looks like he's out there. Early call by the skip, holding the finger up.
He gave it an effort.
He certainly did.
Yeah, just had a replay of that last bowl. I think it was probably the best bowl Damon's put down tonight.
Yeah.
Now he's looking to sit that yellow as we look at it just to the back right of the jack.
Yes, that'd be good, wouldn't it? I mean, he's going to cut across here, obviously. Well, holding 2. Singapore has 2 nice little catches there. I think
Khirmern good looking at 2, isn't he?
Oh,
you can see it.
He'd be looking right at that. If he gets to the wall, he trickles along. If he gets to the bowl, he gets a piece of jack. Yeah. We'll look over again, and Jodie's holding shot over there. Probably 3/4 of a metre short, but holding shot right on line. She's doing her job.
Shane's still out in the lead there, 11-5 in the singles match.
Uh-huh. Darren's played a nice bowl over there. Rolled Jodie's right up to the jack. Okay, here we go. Now, Khirmern looking to trail this jack or sit the shot bowl. Has he got enough weight? He is close. Very close. What a nice bowl. Really well played.
He put his hand up as an apology there, but it wasn't far off the line. And
no way. How lovely weight. If he gets fractionally more by that, he makes 3. And it would be a hard head to get at. Anyway, Damon's bowl's back there now. 1 down. He's asking, have we got second and third shot? Yes, Damon says.
That indicates to me he might play a bit of weight with this.
Yes. On the other hand, or what?
I think it's wise to play the other hand if you could.
Yeah, get under the yellow and try and punch the...
Yeah, even if you run into the yellow, you open the avenue up.
Yes.
No, he's going forehand.
He is, yeah. All right. He's playing controlled weight. He could slide off the yellow. Oh, he's gonna. No, he didn't.
Cut
He didn't
under
want contact on the face side of it because he would have rolled it up for second shot. Well,
surely he's calling backhand here to sit
yeah,
Damon's bowl there.
yeah, you'd imagine so. It's. No, he's calling him on the other hand. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, backhand's the right play. You roll the yellow in, or you sit Damon's ball just behind the jack there,
Just
on the right of the screen as we look at it.
Yeah, just depends on his weight if he gets the front yellow through it. No, he's not going to do it with that. Okay. The big problem here is for Troy, as they've got the best back 3 bowls. So he's got 2 bowls left. If he's going to do it, he has to do it right now, punch something through and open the head up.
Yep. You're playing what, 1.5 2 metres?
Yeah,
through?
you'd have to. You have to arrive. You can come off the yellow with that sort of weight too.
Drawing again.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see him play a bit more aggressive here. If he rolls that, yellow, now he's 2 down.
And can't play any weight.
No, because he's got nothing behind and they've got best back 3. Do you back yourself on the other hand with his next bowl and try to just draw onto the blue or trickle the jack along the line?
He needs to be a little careful here. He doesn't want to find the gap between his bowls.
No, and
it's narrow.
Yeah. Well, Troy might play that similar same shot that he's just looking at.
Either that or, as you said before, use the inside of the yellow.
Yes.
Because you've got 2 yellows there. You can play a metre through without any real issues.
There's the call. Inside of the yellow, squirt the blue. If you get the jack neat, you must go with it. Yeah, he's just showing Damon the shot he wants to play. That'll go into the memory for next time he's in a bit and he might play the same shot.
And the thing with Damon is he's young and he's still learning how to read these heads.
He is, exactly.
You've got to be sympathetic. You wouldn't have seen, you've got to watch hundreds, literally thousands of heads to work out how to read them.
Exactly, and he's been a little bit shy calling shots and a little bit, and that's what we've tried to coach him into doing. And he's coming along nicely. Right, now, are we going to play a little bit of weight here? How much weight? If he can get to the inside of the yellow, he can get a result.
He's got a wider track on this, so
he has. Now, if he gets to the port and the inside of the yellow, he called this shot. That is brilliant.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely brilliant. He called that shot and got the exact shot he wanted. Very, very well played.
Back to 8 all again.
Yes.
Couldn't be any tighter.
No, great bowls being played. Good call, well played.
Singles match snuck out to 13-6 now. First to 21 in that.
Darren and Jody are out to a 10-2.
It's quite a commanding lead.
Yes.
Well, they're on the 2 hours 15-minute scale as well, so they've got 3/4 of an hour left in that match. They definitely won't
No, that's
play 18
right.
ends.
They've only played 8. They're on their 9th now. So, alrighty. Well, hope our viewers enjoyed that last one. Give Troy a cheer because it was an extremely good call and very, very well played. He didn't rush at it either. He played the perfect weight.
The weight, even if he ran into the shot bowl there, you're still only going to be 1 down.
That's right, yeah. And he couldn't play heavyweight because if he punches through the shot bowl, he goes instead of, it could have been 3 or 4 down.
But this will be a good learning for Darren.
Oh, it will be.
Watching what Troy does into the head. Because there'll become a time where he'll be skipping games.
Yep, there will be. Not badly down here. Needs to arrive to the jack. Yeah, just a metre short. Okay. Beautiful line.
Gordon's had to switch off his forehand. He's been favouring that the last few ends. So
yes. Not badly pointed here. This is turning in nicely. Great starting bowl. Oh, lovely. And fell as well.
And again, just in front of the jack.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, Damon, keep your line and try and add half a metre to it. Okay, he's out there. Has he overcooked it or has he played nice weight? This is a good bowl.
Great home.
Well done. Okay. Now his next bowl, you don't want to take any weight off. If he manages to just touch the shot bowl, sets the head. We'll see what Gordon does here. He'd love to just put a foot and get around his own bowl.
Good path.
Yeah, it is. He's played it well. Coming to a good home, whatever happens. A little bit overweight, maybe.
Yeah, it's always useful back there.
Yes, exactly. Now, Damon.
Oh, he's asking for a dead draw.
Yes. I'd like to see him play.
He probably wants something he can use in the head, though.
Oh, of course he does,
now.
yeah. He'd love, yeah, that's just the problem.
Trouble is by trying to draw exact weight and you
he's
come
dropped
up short.
yeah, and he's got a lovely line on the bowl.
Oh, at least he's left it open.
Yeah.
I think Gordon will switch to forehand here and look to sit Damon's
You would
back
you
bowl.
would think so, wouldn't you? No,
No,
he's
he's
going to
not
back
the backhand.
himself. Okay.
Okay.
He's been close with the line, so he sets it up nicely here. If he could just get a...
Just needs
oh,
to
here
swoop.
it comes.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. This is a really good bowl.
And hidden.
Yes, there's no target there. Well, back yourself on the other hand and try to just draw to that last bowl. He doesn't rush it ahead, Troy, as we see in the last end there. He doesn't smack ahead because it looks like you could smack it.
No, he goes for the draw all the time.
He does, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Caitlin Blanks down in Melbourne. I'll be a little cooler down there than it is up here, so stay rugged up.
Exactly. I miss the fire I used to have when I lived in Newcastle. Oh, brilliant. All right. Now, he's got a good line on this. I tell you what, if he's got the weight, he's close if he's got the weight. Here it comes. It's just going to hang a little bit. Oh, that was a good try. Do you try it again? Or do you play... Depends what he does here, I suppose.
Well, Khirmern can bowl a forehand in here just short of the jack.
Yes.
Makes it very difficult for him to come that way again. Although it looks a little wide off the hand.
Yes, his weight was good. His weight was very good. He would have loved to have rolled that a third shot just over once. Now,
see, for Troy, it's a two-shot trick here if he comes backhand. He's got to move the front bowl and then bowl his second in there, and he'll back himself to draw forehand clean shot.
So he doesn't want to change his weight. If he could fractionally get fraction tighter, he'll sit on the shot bowl. Let's see what he's doing. He might be out a little bit wide. We'll see. It's been coming home from there. It's been coming home from there. He's just that little bit wide. Yeah, probably need a little bit more weight. But it's opened up another little shot he can play there. Let's see what happens with this next one from Khirmern.
I think it was Khirmern. I go backhand now. Just put it in under the shot bowl.
Yeah, there's the call. Yep. He doesn't want to arrive to the shot bowl, but he wants to.
He's calling it around the back. I'd be coming in short to block that avenue.
Exactly. If he can get in front there and sit on.
Because if you're playing it just around the back, you're playing enough weight. If you're narrow, you move the shot bowl. That
Actually,
could unfortunately open it up.
He's got an aggressive line on this, but no, he's played this well actually. If he flicks that over. Oh no. Oh well. Okay. Let's see what Troy's going to do. If he picks the port, he can get the shot. If he punches the bowl through, he can get the shot. A little bit more aggression needed.
He's got two options here. If he plays enough weight, he can hit the inside of the ball and go through there, or he can hit the outside of the ball and cut it in.
Yeah.
If he just goes for a clean draw, he's got to miss the bowl. He's got to pick the port.
Well, he's got a tighter line. Has he got enough weight for the shot? Oh. Boy, oh boy. He needed a half a metre. He was on the perfect line there. Well, a couple of shots here. What's he going to do? Try and just be wide and draw the absoluter. Yeah.
Lee's not going to let him come down without having something to say. I think he might be a frustrated skip.
I think he might. Actually, did he skip the pairs last night? Yes, he did. He skipped the pairs last night.
That makes sense.
Okay. 2 shots to Singapore.
Well, early in the game, the Gold Coast team had the best of it. Now I need to say I think Singapore's got the best of it.
Exactly. You can see the clock counting down. 36 minutes to go. Just over. Not much over.
Well, you played, 11 ends in... you got 2 hours, 15 minutes, so an hour 45. You played 11 ends. You're probably only going to get maybe another 4 ends in.
Yeah.
5 at the best.
Maybe 5, yeah. Now, looking over there, it was a pick-up by the Gold Coast team on Jody's...
Jody and Darren?
Yes. I think they kicked out 3, so that's a handy little pick-up, that. Yeah, if they did get the 3.
So they played 9 ends. They're going to struggle even more. They'll be doing very well to get to 14.
Exactly right. Yeah, we got that little stretch again. It's very similar to the last time they played this way. They threw the mat back and the jack about 2 metres short of the...
Yep.
Okay. What's the odds on him bowling 1 a foot short right on line?
I wouldn't back against it. It's happened a few times
it
tonight.
Certainly has.
And it's difficult to get around. It's been hard for Damon that way
It has been.
to get shot from the lead position.
If he's got the weight, he's
awful
close to it. Look at this.
Good opener.
Yeah, his weight was perfect. They've just changed the board over there on the other pair's game. We'll just wait for him to get out in the road. Well,
Damon looks a little tight as well here.
He does, yeah.
Weight's not bad though.
Yeah, probably a metre short. He looks a little bit closer, but as we know, 11-2. Okay. There was a lot of changing and turning over there, but...
So that's an hour 40 to play 9 ends.
Yeah.
It's a little tardy.
Yeah. Well...
Giving it plenty of green, but you know it dives back at the end.
It certainly does, and...
Skip wants it to go. He doesn't like the pace.
Oh, no. As soon as the skip starts paddling, you know it's going to be in the shortish area. Come on, Damon.
I play with Colin Bray a fair bit, and when they come up like that, he gives it the scarecrow. arms out. It's that far short.
And
you
you
get the
turn around and
scarecrow
say,
from the
"Geez,
skip, you don't want it.
I really didn't know that." But thanks for telling me. Nice bowl, Damon. Great reply.
Well
And it fell. Shot bowl.
Dion Marshall, he's another fan of Damo's.
Uh-huh.
Refers to himself as a little nugget.
Right,
Right, there's a spread of pills there.
there is, isn't there? Aha, granddaughter. I'll tell you what, Gordon's well down here. He's got the jack, has he? He has. He's trailed it over.
Well, Skip's arms went flapping then when that one
Yes,
came down.
no. Now, Damon, it's drawable. It's still there. It's drawable. You don't have to change it. Oh, he's changing him. Okay. Okay.
Dead draw again.
Yeah. Yeah, well, if he sits, he's... No, it's going to cut
narrow.
right under. Yeah. Actually, the weight wasn't too bad at all.
You probably need to give your partners a bit, if you call to sit on that back yellow bowl and they're a bit narrow, they can draw in for shot, but calling to draw into shot, it's a big ask.
It is, yeah.
At any level, really.
It is, exactly right, yeah. I mean, the best he possibly could have done there, I mean, his weight was good, but as you said, if he's drawing to beat that yellow bowl at 3 o'clock, then he gives his skip a chance to...
Well, the
play
thing
a bit
then
of
is
weight.
you've got 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So the skip can play some weight if he wishes to. As I said, it's a long learning process to read the heads, and I'm by no means an expert at it.
Oh, look.
I watch the sheriffs and the besters and
That's it. That's why I love watching the live stream, and I love watching you go to the Aussie Open and get a view of a few different shots and a few different players and how they play, and like we had Bester on the live stream once, and people's comments were, "Why do you drive all the time?" And his comment was, "Well, I don't drive all the time." And I cut in and said, "Yeah, but if you could hit like Bester, you'd probably drive a bit more as well." But no, he's got a beautiful draw game as well. You don't become a world champion or whatever by driving at shadows.
I'm lucky if I hit barn doors when I drive, let alone shadows.
Oh, God. Perella once tried to teach me how to drive, but he gave up. He just walked away shaking his head.
At least he knew what he had to deal with.
He said, "You'll never drive." I said, "That's all right, mate. I can't drive like you're natural." Played a lot of bocce, Perella. Yeah, natural to play weight to a head.
Well, Bester he played a lot of Canadian, not 10-pin bowling.
Yeah, it's got to 8 pin or something, or
6 pin.
6
I think
pin,
it is.
yeah.
6 pin.
He told me about that. Yeah, it's and that's
I have played it actually.
You have?
Yeah, in Windsor.
Okay.
In Windsor.
Yes, I remember the first time I seen old Bester boy down and playing for Sydney in the Premier League pennant playoff, and I said to the missus, "Come and have a look at this guy." Well, he had a mullet for a start. That's a really nice bowl. And drive like the wind. I said, and he almost pirouetted on the mat to turn around and let it go. Like you couldn't count to 3.
Forehand, no doubt.
Yes.
What do we do here? He looks to be trying to draw backhand the shot he called for Damon earlier on.
Exactly. Now, he's got not a bad line on this. Has he got enough weight to get around? No, he hasn't. I thought he might have arrived on the other hand with the first one. There's a nice little sit on the blue bowl or punch the yellow through.
You could nearly get both of them if you got a
little,
you'd have to play a couple of metres through, but you got just the edge of the yellow and then took the blue with it.
Exactly right. And he's only got the one bowl left now.
And again, really nothing behind the jack to use.
No, especially not on that side. It could go from... Well...
Just going to cut across, is it?
Oh, tell you what.
Probably just out of the count.
Yeah.
He's going for the backhand draw
It
again.
could be 3 shots there. Anyway.
Even if you play this backhand draw and touch the jack, it's every likelihood to go
To the blue bowl.
To Khirmern's ball, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, he'll prove me wrong. He's got more weight on it this time.
It's a good track too.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a fraction overweight.
Oh, well, how many is it? 2 in the measure?
I think just a clean 2, but 3.
3. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, they've
Well,
got
the
that
number of
little
ends
break.
that are left, that might have put them out of reach if they don't do something this next end.
Yes. 5 in front, 27.5 to go. 4 ends maybe, what you think? 4 ends?
They'll be pushing for 4 ends. They might only get 3 in that time
Yeah.
frame. Hopefully it might be the buzzer go while they're playing the 4th end.
Yeah.
Singles match 15-7, so it's not much. That gap stayed pretty constant the last
It has.
45 minutes.
Yeah, they've sort of gone shot for shot there.
Jody and Darren look like they're fairly comfortable there at 11-2. Halfway through their match in terms of number of ends, but they won't get that far tonight.
No, they won't. They'll probably only get another 3.
Yeah, they're playing their 10th end at the moment, and probably a little over half the bowls are down there.
Yeah. And I can see Jody's bowls holding shot again.
Probably the 10th. They'll probably get to 13 ends, I would think, with that match.
Looking at that, yeah. Well, okay. Now we're jack on the tee. This is close to tee to tee, not far off it.
Yeah, need the full run up this time.
Yeah. Well, he's given this a heave ho.
Watch your ankles.
Right, now this is where Damon's got to get his first one on there. Put a bit of pressure back. Chip away at this lead. Not badly pointed. He's going to cut under the jack. Oh, there it goes. Not a long way.
Yeah, it's respectable from that distance.
It is.
Plus it's in the eye if he wants to play his forehand again. So he might have to switch hands here.
He might switch hands, yeah. Which he is. Okay.
Better track.
It is, yeah. There she goes.
It might just hang on for shot.
Yeah.
It has.
It has, yep. Well, Damon needs a metre on his last.
Bit of grass. How's the legs?
He's just... Is he going to get to the yellow? No, he's not. No. Well, he gives Gordon a chance to draw another one. He needs a metre and a bit more grass and beat Damon to the head.
This green's only been down for about a year and a half and been rolling very truly. They've got another new green here beside this, so it's probably 7 or 8 months old. I think this is the better of the 2 greens.
There's the problem with this green is there's no real home advantage because everyone should play well on it. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, once you get the weight,
Exactly.
It's a true read both sides.
Certainly is.
Wonderful facility. Plus a new clubhouse behind it, 2-storey clubhouse with a function room above that looking down over the green.
Fantastic, isn't it? If you haven't been to Helensvale and you're watching on the live stream and you're from another state or another country, make sure you pay a visit to Helensvale. Have a drink, have a meal and have a roll-up. Or a game.
Yep.
Why not?
2 synthetics and they're both undercover, so it doesn't matter what the weather is.
Yep.
And a grass green up the top, which has probably got a little more pace than the carpet at the moment.
No, Damon put that one in the ditchments.
And gave it a run.
Yes. Looking over to the singles game. Looks like a couple of shots there to Shane.
There's a look at the older clubhouse on green 1. It's the newer of the greens. Nice TAB facility in there.
Certainly is.
Number of television screens. I've given up count. I don't have enough fingers on my hands for them. And the kitchen as well. And there's a newer structure with the function room upstairs. And the bowler's lounge downstairs with a bar on the end there.
Yes, it's a superb facility. It's a lot of thought's gone into it. And Club of the Year last year.
I do a lot of work for the community here too.
Yeah.
And that's always important with these sort of facilities.
Well, there's a chance here for Troy. He's a couple down, even though he's got at least a metre past those bowls to get second shot.
Yeah. And he's got a clear avenue as well. He's not dodging any bowls on the way. Yeah, that's just it.
Yeah, he's not trying to get under something or around something.
And the draw is his favoured shot. Be backhand or forehand. I think he's fairly similar on both.
Wow. His line was good. Didn't reach. Well,
we can put some pressure on here.
If Khirmern could draw something about a foot out on line.
Yeah, they're 5 in front. They stretch it to 7. I don't know if they'll catch them from there.
I don't think they will if they do. I mean, he's not badly pointed here. Oh, yeah. He's played this very well. Well, it hasn't... Yeah, it's still there. You just don't want to force under it. You want to be out to it. Okay. Well, first thing first, he's got to put a couple of metres on his last bowl, 1.5 metres anyway. Okay.
Don't mind this one.
No, he's fairly well down.
It should drop under the blue. Just matters of running it out to get into the shot.
Yeah, that's it. He needs to get up there for second shot. Well, he's got third shot. Still 2 down. Khirmern's got a bowl to play here. He's just, he can get under his own.
Even if he leaves it just short and gets third shot under his own, it really makes a difficult avenue for Troy to get in there.
Yeah. Yes, he's not badly pointed there.
Been very steady on the backhand over the 2
nights. Hasn't he? Yes. He just gave that a bit, but it's probably going to come... Yes, there it is. It's... Well, it might count.
Touch and go.
Yeah, it's close. Well, he's just asking whether he's 2 or 3 down, but I think, you know, it doesn't change your shot. You still just got to play the line he's just played and be another metre up. There's no upshot involved in this.
Damon's calling 3 down.
Yeah. I mean, if he can't get second shot in minimum, the game's just about gone. Okay, stage 1. His line's not bad. He needs to get under the blue.
Back the jack with him.
Oh, he's just gone. I thought he was going to sit on the yellow for a moment. I think he's still 3 down.
He may have moved the jack enough just to be 2.
Yes, it's definitely that one's in for 2. And then...
Might be calling for Colleen here to measure the 3rd.
Yes. Oh, that's 3. 3. Wow. things would have to turn around dramatically in the next 2 ends if 8 shots.
That's really the first shot Troy's played with a bit of weight into the head.
Exactly.
He's been trying to dead draw it.
He
most
has,
of the night.
yeah. He's just had a little he's played some very good conversion shots, but he's just had that little bit of tendency to drop that metre short instead of being a metre over.
It's only a minor criticism, though.
No, he's played very well.
Bowls.
He's one of our most promising bowlers, and yeah, he reads ahead well. See, Shane Kerr's got out to a 27 lead, about to put the final touches on. Holding shot. I'll just look over. He's only a bowl short of the jack, right on line. I don't see, well, the other guy, I don't see him getting out of this. Shane's about to win this game.
Good move here. He's still bowling 2-2, which they've been winning.
Exactly.
It's not that easy to do that. But roll the jack to the
that's
2-2.
He only just put that one in, but he's rolled the jack fairly well, hasn't he?
Yep.
Yes. Well, last bowl about to be played in the singles for Singapore. Shane Kerr leading 12-7 and holding one shot right on the money. Okay. First bowl there from Gordon.
We've had one with the
Oh,
little circle on the wrong side.
Oh, he's played a wrong bias. That's a shame. That's a shame. So Shane Kerr wins the singles. 21-7. Damon.
Good looking cracker here.
He'd love to get a little bit of chalk dust on this one. Ooh, okay, good bowl. Always helps when the jack's on the tee. A little bit of chalk on your bowl. Good starter there. Well, they've got to make this end their own. It's the only hope they got.
Yep. 8 down. They need to pick up probably 3 at least this end to have
exactly.
a chance. Gordon's first bowl is out of our screen, but it's just it didn't go in the ditch. It's just short of the.
Yeah, it's under the advertising. Yeah, his weight was quite
by
good.
The sponsor's logo. Fancy that.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's corrected well. Look at this bowl. Oh, it's just a fraction short. The line was perfect. Damon, you've got to put another one in there, mate. Give Troy something to work with here. How's his weight on this one? Doesn't look too bad, actually.
It's going to track through, I think.
As long as it doesn't go in the bin, he's okay.
Clip it.
All right, that's not a bad home. He's probably just that metre over.
He's trying to hide his bowl in the advertising sign as well of ARC.
Well, singles game is over. Congratulations to Shane Kerr. And well done to the Singapore singles player. Ting Peng, or TP, as he likes to be known. We appreciate them coming over here. It's a big effort. It's an international test match, and it's a rarity in para bowls to get a chance to play in these things. We're going to hold a lot more of them. We're throwing that challenge to everyone. We're not shy on the Gold Coast. They tell me there's one in Japan we might even have a go at. How about that one, Robbie? Yeah. Oh, good try.
Probably just rolled out.
Yeah, probably did. Well, they tell me they do, and they're very impressed with the live streaming, so they want someone to go over there and guide them. Take the Vino. Yeah, and drop it out in the parachute. I mean, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, Damon would have loved to have just had another half a metre on that and get around that bowl. But anyway, okay. You got what you got. You're holding shot. Touch on the jack would be all right. It's going to get down to these first few bowls whether Troy can get a number here. Khirmern says, no, you're not going to get a number here. I'm leading by 8.
I'm surprised Khirmern doesn't go backhand here.
Yes, trying to set the shot bowl or just draw inside of it. Yeah.
He's obviously looking at turning over his Gordon's bowl.
Exactly right, yeah.
But if you're playing weight just to the jack, you're probably still not going to hit it hard enough to knock it into shot.
Came home nicely. The weight was superb.
Yeah.
Well, Troy's got to add one right now. Here we go. 8 behind. Only going to get a few more ends in. Not badly pointed. How's the weight?
He looks to be struggling a little.
Yeah, he does. He's just dropped that one short. Yeah, look, his line's perfect. Now he's calling him on this hand. Here we go.
I do think that's a better call.
Oh, it is a good call. I mean, the bowl's jack high. Actually, it's behind jack. It's a bowl behind jack high. So nice, confident draw to the bowl. All close as well.
Got a bit of weight. It might even sit the bowl.
He's got it. Oh, wow. All right, Troy. This is the bowl right now. You've got to draw another one with this one. You've got to draw 2 more and hope Khirmern fails. But anyway, first things first, this bowl. Now, come on. Weight-wise.
Yeah, it's got better track and better weight.
Yes.
Still might be just a touch narrow.
Well, he actually rolled it in and rolled his own bowl. So
Probably holding 3 now.
it's possible. The blue ones, from
Wouldn't
here.
surprise me if he get his skip to go forehand here. It's a whatever you see call, I think.
Yeah, he said, well, this hand or that hand, but
We've got a Mark Rossington from Philippines watching as well. Maybe they want to jump in the scale with Singapore and Japan and play
exactly
bowls.
Exactly right. Yes. Throw out the challenge. We'll get a quad series going.
Ooh. I better have some weight on it on that line.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think Troy wouldn't have minded if he got his own blue bowl out of there, because I think he would have definitely held 3, because it looks a little bit different from here. That blue bowl, it's possible. Yeah, he's only got 1 bowl left, so he can't play everything with 1 bowl. He'd love to arrive onto his last bowl and come through with it, or pick the gap, a little tiny edge and roll through with it.
Well, that would secure 2.
Yes. So we got
measure for 3.
1. We got 2, and I think we need to measure the other 2. All right, here we go. Damon.
Clock's counting down to 9.5 minutes, so
yes,
they're going to struggle to get maybe only get 1 more end in
yeah,
here.
1 and maybe the start of another, maybe. This is an important measure, this. Now, they got 2. They need 3. I'd love to see 4, but I don't know whether the other one would be in. Okay, so we got that one in, and the other one won't be in. 3 shots. Okay, well, they needed that as a minimum. They're now 5 behind. It's a big ask, and the clock's counting down. We need to get the mat down and the jack rolled.
And the singles match there's finished 21-7 to Shane Kerr, so
yes,
Coast-Tweed has won that game.
And the pairs.
Definitely the other pairs match won't
they're
make
up
the duration
12.
of 18 ends.
No,
either.
they won't. they'll be lucky to get. They'll probably. Oh, they've only played 2 bowls. This is only the second bowl of each lead. So
Yeah, they'll probably get another ending after
yeah,
this.
get another one started.
The game we're watching is going to be tight.
Okay, so Troy's got the mat up and he's walked up a little bit, so he's shortened this up. Okay, first bowl. 5 behind.
Don't mind this option.
Yeah,
Might be able to play a
something
weighted
different.
shot and get a number.
Yes. Still a few people here. It's good to see.
Yeah, those behind the green here, none of them have left.
No.
A few got nice warm jackets on because they're outside in the open air here.
Exactly.
Even though it's covered, it's not. It's still open.
It's so warm inside just through those doors there. I walked in before and I started sweating. I thought, you can't sit in here with this sort of heat. Oh, what have we got there? Oh, okay. See 5 go up in the air. I thought, no. There's only 3 bowls been played. Well, Damon's first bowl, weight-wise, is not too bad.
If you're going to get a number, you need the bowls in behind the jack on a short end.
Yeah, you do.
To start with, and then
Exactly right.
And your skip's got to drag the jack back for you, in most cases.
Yeah. All he's got to try and do is beat his own bowl. Can't afford to drop short. And looking at it, he's not short. He's a little bit overweight, actually. Unless he sits the yellow. Clunk. Okay, well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's making it hard with 2 that far back.
It is, yeah.
Jack's now got to move at some stage.
Yeah. You really needed one of those right on it sort of thing, or just beside it, that you could peel off and get a number. Oh, yeah.
This is a better weighted bowl for Gordon. Probably be short, but it'll probably be shot.
Yes. It's about 4 foot out that bowl, but yeah. Must draw a shot here. Okay. Hopefully it's taken that little bit of weight off.
Yeah, it looks good on the roll in.
He'd love to pick up the jack. Oh, he needed the jack then.
So 3 bowls are in behind the jack, so that's a start.
Yeah.
Probably need him a little closer than that, but...
Yes, if he could have just snavelled the jack there would have been 1 bowl in 3 and he would have had shot. It would have been an interesting little scenario finish to the game, but there's plenty of room here to add and it's not looking too hot at the moment. 5 behind. And a similar bowl. Plenty of room there, but the chances of making a number with the first bowl, he would have to play the other hand to what the 2 leads have been playing and drag that jack a metre. A metre to 4 foot. You can see the 2 bowls there, even though he's got to move the jack. Jeez Louise. Local boys are revving up outside. Those bowls in front there are a good 4 foot out. There's plenty of room to get around them.
You play forehand or backhand here?
Well, either or, I suppose, yeah.
I think I'd fancy the forehand because if you do take the jack, you take it back in the direction of Damo's 2 bowls.
That's what he's... Yeah. Is he or not? I can't tell.
It looks forehand from here.
Yeah. He needs to just skirt the jack and just drag it a half a metre to a metre. And give himself a chance. Oh, I don't think he's got the weight. No. Well. And that blocks off the little shot there too. Anyway. Khirmern Plenty of room to draw. Clock's counting down. 3 minutes to go. Khirmern has drawn another counter. There's plenty of room there, but trying to make a number here is going to be extremely hard for Troy. Troy's playing his bowl. He needs to reach through and get to the jack. Yeah, he's just a little bit short again. Yeah, there's no way in the world I can see them getting a 5. It's possible they'll get another end started because there's only, oh no, there's 3 bowls to go. They mightn't get another end started. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to go. The problem is they're down 1, 2, 3 shots. So there's plenty of room there, and Khirmern's just drawn another one. That's 4. Not looking good at all. The best he could possibly do is sit on that last bowl and draw a shot. Well, yeah, they haven't got a bowl within, yeah. Well, Troy needs to give it a chance here. He's not on a bad line. He needs to arrive. Needs to arrive. He has drawn the shot. Okay, now we have 1 minute 42 left and 1 bowl to play before we can start another end. Chances are, Singapore player, Khirmern, Mohamad. Yeah. So we've still got enough time for him to play this bowl, depending on what happens and whether they get the mat down if he misses this bowl. Minute 10 to go. Nice little draw shot there. Holding 1, Gold Coast. 1 minute to go. Alright, so 1 shot to Gold Coast. Damon needs to get the mat down and roll the jack. I would suggest in front of the jack right now and roll it to Troy. Okay, urgency starts. He could actually get in front of the bowls if he wanted to. He's got 28 seconds.
It's going to go close, isn't it?
Yes, he needs to get the mat down. He needs to roll the jack.
He's
Jack
too
must
busy
be on
kicking
its
the
way.
bowls.
He got 19 seconds. He's got 18 seconds. He needs to get on the mat and roll the jack. It doesn't matter if it goes in the ditch. It can go in the ditch. The opposing leader gets to throw it down. 7 seconds, and there it goes. Okay. Doesn't matter if it's short, doesn't matter if it's long. Jack's been rolled. Well, 5 behind.
Now the pairs match. It's now 12-3 after 11 ends.
Yes, they're only going to get. Well, this is their last end right now.
They've just rolled the jack as well.
Yeah, so that game's basically over, even though they're going to play it out. So they could drop a full count and still win the game. Nice starter there from Damon. Okay.
So 5 the difference. Technically, they can still win the game.
They certainly can. I mean, 3 bowls like that, they don't have to be resting touches, but 3 bowls where, as you said before, the skip can use them to drag the jack to. Most times when you get a number like that, it's off a dragged shot of like a metre of weight or half a metre.
Yeah.
2 bowls. Always well pointed here if he's got the weight. I don't think he's got the weight. No. Well, Damon needs to add another one. Doesn't need to change his weight. He can play the same weight again. He needs to be here. No, he's short. Line's very good, but he's short. Okay. Gordon about to bowl his second last bowl.
He'll come forehand again, I'd say.
Yes, he's only got to beat his last bowl by a metre, and he'll draw a shot, metre to 4 foot.
Well, the thing is, if he can put a couple of bowls here behind the jack, he takes the multiples out of the question.
He does. Yes, exactly right. Whether Damon draws another shot or not, he must not drop short with this next bowl. Doesn't matter if he's a metre over or 2 metres over. He must not drop short with it. Okay. Got it away, all right. Has he got enough weight? Has he got enough weight? He needs to get by the front bowls. Oh, no, he hasn't.
And it's locked in there too, which is worse.
Yeah, and that's the end of the scenario, because even if he drew 3 bowls here, he's only going to make it 4, and he needs 5. So you can be nice and confident now as the opposing team. Draw the shot with this. Make the skip happy. He's actually short with this too. If Damon's 2 bowls were up, I tell you what, would have been a chance here. Yes, very well done. They're playing well, and it's been a good game, this pairs game. Some good bowls played. Looks like Gold Coast are going to take out 2-1 here. Take out the singles, take out one of the pairs, and at their first win of the two test matches, Singapore will win their first game, which is always good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like to see teams competitive.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, we had the Bell on the side come up and play us. Very good side. And we struggled to beat them. But as you say, that's where you learn.
Yeah.
That's where you learn. You learn, how well you got to play when you come up against them. And they now know the next time they play them down there, what standard they're going to have to play at. Yeah, it's just that short.
Short as well.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. We've enjoyed bringing it to you, Simon. Watch this space, because there's a few exciting things going to be coming up. That's a nice bowl here. He's played this very well. They've deserved their win.
Yeah, shot to Khirmern there.
Yes. Well, give it a chance is all he can do. A little bit narrow there, yeah.
And the weight's not there again.
No, he's
Oh, I suppose there was a weight there. It's just narrow.
yeah, you're right. He was up to it. Just it's a hard shot he's trying to play. To come through that port, or to sit the bowl, or punch it through and stay. We'll see what Khirmern's like. He's been fairly consistent. Once he gets his first one and gets the line going, he normally keeps his weight well. Have I put the mocker on him?
No, this looks well pointed.
Yeah. It's his forte, isn't it? Once he gets that first one, he gets a nice line. That's a very good bowl. That's a good way to finish. He's got a bowl to go. Shane's Troy's coming down to have a look at it. Maybe change up and try and pick the port. Drag the jack. You can't thread a needle on the other hand there. It's too hard.
All he can hope to do is pick up 2 here by taking the jack back.
Yes.
And bringing Damon's bowl into count.
Exactly. You can see the port we're alluding to there.
You could probably get it off the shot bowl, actually. Would probably be the best way to get it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a lot of weight. Half a yard through, half a metre.
Okay. It's a little bit of a guide he's got there with his own bowl. He knows that if he's under that with a metre of weight, just under, he's going to get the result. Let's just see what he plays here. Last bowl. If he's got the weight, he's given this a chance. If he's got the weight. If he's got the weight, well played. Well played.
Great way to finish.
Yeah. One bowl to go from Khirmern. And he doesn't have to change if he doesn't want to.
No.
He's been nailing this hand. There you go. That's all you got to do. Couple of shots there at the moment to Gold Coast. All he needs to know is, he doesn't need to know the line, he just needs to know how much further past his bowls has the jack gone. And the answer is 4 foot, maybe 5. Good line. Has he got the weight? He's going to get around this bowl here, cut it down to 1, or cut it down to 1. One shot to Gold Coast. That's the end of the game. Time is up. Time is up.
We just put down the last bowl and then the pairs match as well on the other side there.
Yes.
So finishing at identical times.
Okay, we're measuring for 2. Oh, it'll tighten the game up a little bit. That was a nice shot. It's just they ended up playing 15 ends after 15. Yeah, so
yeah, the other pairs game got in 13 ends.
13. Yeah. That one's in. You've rocked it. So one shot to the Gold Coast to finish off the proceedings. Shake hands and all well done to everyone.
It was an enjoyable evening of bowls, actually.
It was. There were some nice bowls there played.
Some cracking shots at times.
Oh. Look, I'm not unhappy. I'm not unhappy Singapore won that game.
I think it gives them something to look forward to next time they play. They know
Exactly.
they've got a pairing that's good enough to hold their own and win
they
a game.
They can also look on the live stream. They can have a look at their game. They can be coached by it, what they did, how they reacted, how they fought back. I think it all helps. And
throw in shot selections, etc., that sort of thing as well.
Yeah.
Not that all our calls are perfect.
No. Never miss a shot when you're sitting behind the rink. I mean, you never.
Nah.
You're never short. You're never too heavy. You never miss an upshot.
It's always easier in afterthoughts.
Oh, of course it is.
Well, he should have gone over here and not over there.
Exactly. I could have drawn that. Yeah. It's when you actually lose a game by 1. You don't lose it on the last end.
No.
Okay. The Gold Coast-Tweed Parabols versus Singapore Parabols Nice Test Series. We've had 2 test matches on last night and tonight. Thanks to the following support: Club Helensvale, Gold Coast-Tweed Bowls, Queensland Custom Merchandising, and Gold Coast ARRC, Adaptive Rehabilitation, Recreation, Centre. We thank you all for your support. Anyone that wants to help us out with Para Bowls, we are open to that. We will promote you on the live stream. And thank you all to our viewers for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. We have. And we'll see you again shortly. Of course I am. Well done. Your hands are free. Thursday, a Gold Coast live stream will be at Broadbeach for the Para Finals. Yeah, normally on green too. I think they were playing those. So that's when we'll see you again. Thanks to all the supporters. Thanks for all the people that turned up to watch us play. With that, we'll say good night. Oh, I should say thanks to Aussie.